And we are starting with the first map. Yeah, Access will be the first map from Halve. Luckers versus TC. Good luck to both teams. And let's see who will get it. Good luck, good luck. Also nice to be back in the casting booth after having a little bit of a break. And let's go ahead and try it out. Or let's see what happened. I'm not playing though, so I'm not trying it out. Okay, but we have Marmelade, Crosshairs and Logic. And then Wag, Snake and Loso playing for the teams. So let me try to... I know I cannot change cameras like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna follow... it was like that. Loso for this round, who's in the mix. Great amount of speed accumulated for the TC player here. The Slovakian goes into the lead. So great line. Also Snake and Wag are behind them, but Wag with a mistake. You can see it here. So he falls behind. Crosshairs and Logic still in the mix, but first and second would mean that TC has the victory in that first round. But Crosshairs is pressing B for boost. A great job for him. A nice speed accumulated. Also Logic into the third position, but Snake coming a bit closer. Let's follow Snake for the last part, but it's not enough here. And Snake will not make it, and that means that also... Wait, Loso, no, never mind. Crosshairs and Logics get 6 and 5, and then we see Marmelade with 3 points. So it's a bit messy, but it's only one more point than that. So it's not 11 points, it's, yeah, whatever. So you just need first, third, and sixth to win. And it is actually the first point for Luckers, having one more point because of that mistake from Wag, who was touching the wall. So the 5th place has decided it, and now Luckers with a great start here. Great momentum built up from Team Luckers. We see Snake and Loso both making that mistake. Only Wag is here in the mix to make something happen. The Bosnian player goes into the second position though, so great overtake onto Logics, but still Marmelade in the lead. Also a very versatile player, has improved so much. He has also a mini LoL background, but he has played so much tech, and he shows us that he has improved tremendously. So Wag only on second. Marm gets it here with a 43.78. So you can see the Daddy Mania as a point 55. So good time. And the second point for Team Luckers. So a good start for them after TC had the seemingly faster start in that first round. Yeah, I'm also Luckers. That's true. Okay, next round. Loso getting the bug, and that's the charm of the game, yeah? That's the charm of the game. You can, of course, avoid that, but in those kind of matches, you have to go for those risky lines. So Loso down to P number 6, but he comes dangerously closer towards Crosshairs. But still not enough. Crosshairs with a better line by the looks of it. Logics is leading. Marmelade on third. Crosshairs with more speed. So this will be all decided in those middle positions here. Or maybe Logics will get overtaken here by Wag. Let's follow Wag for the last couple of turns. For the last turn indeed. But Logics actually fills the ending, but still finishes mysteriously. And still their point. Second, third, and fifth is enough. But that was a wonky round again, but still the third point for Luckers, so they can really call themselves, I had to do that joke, lucky there. But a third point for Luckers, great to see that, but of course luck is involved, but should not carry you through that. But third point for Luckers, so another 11-10 scoreline. Yeah, I will cast every match today. Again, a good start, but look at the turn from Wag. They're going from P5 to P1. Great turn, but not the best outcome of this one here. So he falls down, but what a great round this is right now. Marmelade making that first mistake. Logics and Crosshairs have to finish in first and second or first and third. I just clicked the wrong button. But this is a close round. Loso gets overtaken by Logic. Can Crosshairs hold it here? What a close round. And Crosshairs getting that third place. 100 ahead of Snake and 200s ahead of Wag. What a round. But another 11-10 scoreline. And the fourth point for Luckers. But man, they're actually... Wow. That is such a close match actually. But it's just the one last bit that leaves Luckers or gets them a point. So that is great to see. 4-0 for Luckers and a great start. And of course now they only have to win 3 more rounds in order to take it. You see Loso and Wag with a good start. But still Logics is ahead of him. Not the best turn though from Logic by the looks of it. But he is still in the lead, but falls a bit behind as you can see here. Also Crosshairs here getting overtaken by Snake. Good trajectory. They need first and third. Bear that in mind, but right now it looks like the ace for Team TC. Let's follow Snake here, who goes up to that third position. Logics with more speed. It will not matter here that Snake is not finishing, because WAG and Loso both have gotten a first and second, but a .69 here from WAG. Great time. And the first point for TC, well deserved if you ask me. Round number 6, WAG with the first mistake, touches the wall, and this is looking good, as well as Snake making that mistake. So 2 TC members already down, and it's only Loso left here to make some damage. But of course, even the first position would not be enough for him, and he also makes that mistake. So 3 out of 3 TC members have died, and this could be the first ace of this sub-match. By the looks of it, Marmelade, Logics, and the Crosshairs are leading. Let's follow Marm for the last part of the track. They can take it easy, and this will indeed be the ace. Marmelade bonks it to the finish, but still a sub 44, 79 and 81 for Logics, and Crosshairs vice versa. So good to see that. 5-1 for Luckers. So no drift, a wall bang, and then a risky line from Loso. And this is how fast it can go. Now WAG with a great start into the lead, but where is Loso? Loso already with a mistake, and also WAG here touches, and of course there are no flying respawns, unlike in Trackmania 2020. So you just have to respawn from 0 km/h, and this is looking very well for Luckers again. And Marm is on first. Then we see Crosshairs and Logics. Yeah, not too far behind actually. Overtaking Snake, and this is the next ace. Oh, no, never mind. Crosshairs with a mistake, bonking into the finish. Could have been the ace, but still finishes, but only on last. But it doesn't matter because Marmelade and Logics are on first and second. So 6-1, already the map point, and this could be a tremendous victory for Luckers already. And they can really settle, or like set themselves up into a good position here, let's say like that. Because 7-1, the 6 other points are not attainable for Team TC them after this match is closed out. So very important round, regardless if they're gonna lose or not, but they need to get every point possible. And right now it's looking really good. WAG and Loso on first and second though. As you can see, also Snake not too far behind. Crosshairs has to push it, as well as Logics. We see Marm with a mistake. WAG, I think, has gotten a slowdown or something. So he's already a little bit further behind. But it's still looking very good for TC. Snake survives it. Got a wonky line over that. Great risk there from Crosshairs, and nice backwards turtling. Oh, can he finish? Yes, he can. Great backwards turtle, but Crosshairs had to risk. So great call, actually. There was a good call from Crosshairs of making that. Then Marmelade has made that mistake, and that was the second point for Team TC. On Marm again, falling behind. So Luckers stumbling a bit at the moment, as by the looks of it. Logics and Crosshairs still holding strong. WAG is in the lead though. Loso also not too far behind. But didn't get the best speed outcome, as you can see here. But still, he's ahead of Crosshairs. Man, I always click on right click. My god, man. So Logics and Crosshairs in the mix. Will Logics actually get first place? No, it will not be enough. And this is the next point for Team TC. Now they're winning 11-10, so with a 1 point difference. Marmelade not too far behind despite crashing into the wall. So third point for Team TC. Can all happen. So 7-1 would have been devastating for them, but now 7-3 is a game changer, let's say like that. So now Marm not with a mistake. Inside approach. And now Crosshairs. You know, I was following him, making that early mistake. Loso and Wag are actually in first and second. And this could be a great comeback from Team TC here. Maybe they just needed some warm-up rounds. But of course, they already lost rounds. Or they have lost rounds very, very close in a close fashion. But Logix and also Marm are not dead here. They just need a good ending or one of them to fail. But this is not enough. A .73, a .78, and a .79 in the top 3. That was definitely a great round. But again, the point for TC. 3rd point in a row for them. That was a great round between the players, indeed. Okay, round number 11 could be the decider. You see one of the TC members making an early mistake. Loso and Wag are alive, but Snake has made a mistake. And also Wag now. That is not good. So Luckers could close it out here if they just hold their positions. It also doesn't matter if Loso gets first, but Crosshairs with a mistake, and he had to respawn. So they're actually in need of a first place. Logix needs to stay in first place, but Loso goes for the attack, goes for the inside approach, does not have as much speed as Logix, but he almost misses the finish. Bro, what was that ending? So Logix on first, Marmelade on third, and then we have Crosshairs on sixth, and this is exactly the points that they were in need of. So GG's. 7-4 in favor for Luckers. And yo, Rasta. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you very much. So Rasta, my partner in crime for tomorrow, will be casting his speedrun. So thank you very much, Rasta, for the raid. Guys, make sure to give him a follow. He's not only a very, very nice guy, he's also doing speedruns. And right now he's preparing for the ESA that he will be running tomorrow. So make sure to leave him a follow. Maybe a mod can write an exclamation mark SR and then Rasta's name in there. But thank you so much. Hopefully you had a good one. And we have 2 warm-ups on the second map. So Luckers leading 7-4 against TC. And now TC already has to win this map. So Blind Ice by Kisla is the next map. So Kisla, of course, a very known mapper. In my opinion, one of the best out there. Also put the map into this competition. Okay, I see. Enjoy your lunch, man. Enjoy it. Also tricky finish here, where you can either finish very, very tightly or go for the speed. So one more warm-up. Where's my water? My water is here. So scoreline is 7-4 in favor for Luckers. Everyone who just joined in. We have 3 maps that we played. We have seen map number 1, where Luckers was dominating, but then TC fortunately has gotten themselves some deserved points, in my opinion. Because they lost the rounds 11-10. The first couple of rounds were very close. And now they can, or they have to win this one, or just lose 7-6 or something like that. They can afford that, but of course now every point difference will really be crucial for Team TC. How does the point system work? Okay, so here you can see on the right corner. So first position usually on a 3v3 match gets 6 points, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. So there are 3 members in your team, and each member can collect points. You get 7 points for first, 6 for 7, 5 for 6 for second, 5 for third, and so on and so forth. You know, so the last place will get 2 points. The team with the most amount of points accumulated in each or in the rounds will win it. Yeah, so if your team gets first, third, and last, yeah, you get 7 points for first, you get 5 points for third, and 2 points for last. So 14 points have you accumulated compared to the other team who has gotten second, fourth, and fifth, which is 13 points. So the points really matter in every round, and we are live with the first round. I will give you that example here. And then of course you have to collect 7 points in order to close out a round. Hopefully that was understandable, but I think so. Rick actually gets the bug there, and with that a slide into a no slide. So of course if you have a skids behind you, you cannot go for a slide unless you do a neo slide. So one member dead here. Logix and Marmelade in the mix for first. Ladster is actually on first, but making that mistake. Logix into the lead. Great ending from the Belgian player. Look at that. What an ending. 45.48. And with that, the first point for Luckers. Loso on a second. But man, what an ending there. Ladster has made a small mistake. Yeah, it makes no difference. As you can see on the right hand, it is 7 points there. But if it's 6, then, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You just have to collect the most amount of points. Hello? What was that? Oh my god. Bro. Okay, that was a lag and a half. Let's say it like that. Oh my god. Okay, so Ladster Loso leading, but I think Ebodia, who's playing for Luckers, had a severe lag or something. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if it's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 or 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It doesn't matter. But that's how it works. So you can see it here, 7 and 6 points for Team TC. You know, 13 points plus the points from Rick is 16 points, and then Luckers just getting themselves 11 points. So the round goes to TC because they've just collected more points in this round. And there you can see it, 1 point for them here. The blue team has 1 point. And you replay till a point above 7. And with 3 sub-matches. The first sub-match was 7-4 in favor for Luckers. But yeah, I've never had really this huge freeze there. That was incredible. But let's go into the third round here. Marmelade opts for an outside approach to get a better angle on this turn and more speed over this long passage where you don't have to drift. So interesting to see that both lines were like very similar, let's say like that. Of course, you should do the line that suits you the best. Loso making a mistake. Ladster needs to get that first position. Marmelade again with an inside line. They're not getting that much speed though. But of course, the ending is deciding it here. This left-hander way. We have to align your car very well. Ladster coming closer. But it's not enough here. 200s. But great effort from the TC player. Almost overtaking Logix. Marmelade on third. And that means that the point goes to Luckers. Ebodia having a rough time here, making some mistakes, but still claiming or going to the finish. So that's still what matters. So let's follow Ebodia for this round. As he gets it. Not too bad. We see one player making a mistake. Ladster and Loso alive. But Rick has made a mistake and had to respawn. Ladster, however, is in the lead as well as Loso, so this will be enough, but Loso cannot afford a mistake. Ebodia not with the fastest line. Look at Marmelade pressing B for boost in this sector, so this will be huge if they can overtake Loso here. This right-hander, of course, is deciding a lot here. You have to get yourself a very, very good line in this part. It is Logix with more speed, and Logix, actually goes into first place. Logix into first place. What a hero move was that. And with that, they will get the point for Team Luckers, but it wasn't equal. But Logix with the ending of his life, man. Bro, that was sick. That was an absolutely crazy ending from Logix. My god, man. What an ending. So this ending is crazy, but, you know, there are always those unique endings on tag maps, and I like it. Ebodia getting a bug, but staying alive, that was actually very important. This corner is, of course, very, very bug heavy, because you just go over that Randstein, and you can get a bug. Rick, not with the best line, you can actually go. So, how I understood it, you can actually go for a more inside line to get yourself a slide, and with that less speed, or you just stay alive and get yourself a lot of speed by not sliding and go outside. Logix and Marm, first and second, a .41 and a .44. Very clutch rounds, and only .4 away from world record. Logix is really right now the MVP in my eyes for Team Luckers. 4-7, 4-1 in favor for Team Luckers. I think on paper it is TC who have a very fast pace on those maps. But Luckers just doing the teamwork here, you know? Just having the teamwork, let's say like that. Okay, we see an inside bug here from, it was Ebodia and also Marm with a mistake, another mistake. So this is not good. So nice jinx there, Ratchet. Thank you for that. And also Rick with a mistake with a no slide here. Okay, let's and Loso have to stay alive in order to make it the second point for Team TC on Blind Eyes by Kiesler, and they will do that. A .45 from both of the players, so good times here as well. And the second point for them, as mentioned beforehand. They have to at least get 3 points, because then the difference is 7, and then they have to win 7-0, but even that would not be enough. They need to at least get 4 points then in order to have a chance to win. Oh my god, that was a terrible mistake from Ebodia there. And also Ledstar making a mistake, but Ebodia was seeing that one from miles away. But of course, things like that can happen. Marm in the lead, great, or actually wonky line, but accumulating more speed. Loso in the lead, Logix on P number 4 here. Make it P number 3 now, overtaking Rick here. So now actually this position matters, and it's Ledstar who's ahead of Ebodia. You can see it here. So Marmelade and Logix need to overtake them here, but it's not enough. Loso with a .38. Very good time from Loso. Ebodia after that mistake miles away, and only a 53.44 last place. So 14-13 in this round, so TC eventually winning 2 rounds in a row. Logix again, a wonky start here. I mean, what again? I mean, a Luckers member, let's say like that. As well as on the prior rounds, but they can come back from that. But Ebodia and Logix a bit behind. Logix coming a bit closer though, accumulating more speed in this part, but Loso and Rick are still holding strong here together with Ledstar. All of the players here in the top 4 for Team TC. And look at that line from Ledstar here, even better here, and he gets a .46, man, but definitely a great round. Losing time of .70, and both of them were coming closer, but TC tying up the score here 4-4, and they're showing what they are capable of doing on this map. So 4-4, round number 9 coming into play now. Rick with the first mistake here. This full speed start can be unforgiving, especially when you make a mistake. Of course, there are no penalties in the game, so you cannot get penalized. But still, it is always bad to make a mistake, especially in a tag map that only has a length of 45 seconds. The round is, yeah, very soon, or over very soon. So TC now needs first and third, or need to rely on a mistake from Team Luckers. But it's Ebodia getting a god tier line over this part. Also a good approach in this part. Marmelade going a little bit more inside. Logix with more speed. Who will get that first position? It will be Loso though. But we have second, third and fourth for Luckers. And this is the 5th point for them. And a point 37 even from Loso here. Great time, 43 and 44 behind that. And then Abodia with a point 49. Damn. Times are really fast on those tracks, I have to admit. Another small mistake here. Or maybe just a bug from a TC player. We have Loso, who's a little bit further behind. Also, Rick, I think, has gotten a bug there. So he lost his momentum. But we see Marmeladi and Logix behind Letsta here. Abodia, as you can see, also a bit behind. So very eventful round. But it's Logix leading. So this will be all decided if Logix can get that first place ahead of Letsta. Logix with a great line. So let's follow Letsta for the last part of the track. Logix with a great line again. Also Marmeladi's in the mix. But who will get that first position? It will be Letsta. Not staying ahead here. He actually gets tied with Marmeladi. I thought that he's ahead. What a round was that? Bro, that was so close again. But it has been decided here. And it is Logix winning over Marmeladi. And then, of course, tied with Letsta. And this is the map points for Team Luckers. 6 points accumulated on a seemingly very strong map from Team TC already. So that is great for them. But can they also close it out here? Or will TC do yet another comeback like on the previous map? Now we have a top 3 situation for Team Luckers. We see Abodia getting a Randsteinbach or an inside Randsteinbach. Yeah, if you go over there, you can't even get your car a little bit more inside, or you can get a slowdown or a bug. But yeah, also does the same. So Letsta needs to stay on first. Marmeladi and Logix had great endings here, and they can do it again. They have more speed. Logix got a bug though. Marm in the lead, but then we have Loso actually overtaking Logix in the ending. So they are still alive. But man, what a close round again. Again, the 200s have decided it here. 5-6, and TC is not dead yet. Okay, round number 12, where we go into a deciding round number 13. Or will Luckers close it out in this round? Letsta with an incredible start. No one is there. He is 2 car lengths ahead of everyone else. So he's on a banger of a time here. Letsta on a roll. But can he also hold it together in the ending? Logix is coming dangerously close, who has more speed. Will Logix overtake him here? Looking very good. Logix with the ending of his life. And he will actually not get first here, but still it is enough. Second, third, and fifth for Luckers. But Letsta, there was again 100th of a second. My god, what a round. 7-5 for Luckers, and with that they are leading 14-9. Oh my god, man. What a round. Whew. Cubano is the next map, and who will play for the teams? Do we see some roster changes? I think so. So we have 2 warm-ups until we're gonna go live. It's the points that matters. The points matter if you win or not. So right now Luckers has, there are only 3 maps played, and the team with the most amount of points accumulated after 3 sub-matches will win. Luckers is leading 14-9. So they need to win 2 rounds. They need to win 2 rounds in order to make it. But closing out a map is also very important, because then the points for the other team are not accessible anymore. That's something that you have to bear in mind. So 14-9 is the scoreline. So As I said, if Luckers win 2 rounds, they win. Because if it's a tie, then it just means that TC, yeah, they have not won as much sub matches as Luckers, because Luckers already has won 2. But we have one more warm-up. So we're gonna go live. So Cubano. Is the last map, the decider here. Again, every map around 45 seconds in length. Trackmania is a 46.85. We've seen low 47s in the warm-up from Loso, who's seemingly playing all 3 sub matches, so he's ready. I think Wack has also played first and third now, or did he also play the second? Yeah, it's Cubone, not Cubano. So good luck. TC can definitely make it, but they cannot afford losing 2 rounds. Cubano? Is it Cubano then? Cubano. But yeah, thanks. Also some some rules. I see. Okay, so good luck to the teams. Cubano is the decider. Luckers has to win 2 rounds to go into the grand final. Wag actually stabilizes his line there. I was thinking that he has maybe made a mistake. But we see Marmelade and Ebodia playing together with Tracker. So nice seeing Tracker also playing in tag tournaments for Team Luckers. Ebodia falling behind. Wag, Loso, and then Ladsta are in the lead actually, together with Marmelade. And Loso on a good time again. You see Ladsta and Wag on 3rd and 4th place. Ebodia has made a mistake. Marm on that battle for first, but he also gets overtaken by Wag, who gets a great ending, and a point 33 from Loso is sealing the deal, and the first point for Team TC. So important that they win, of course, now a lot of rounds in a row. There we go. So 1-0 for Team TC. Next round coming up. Again, a great start for TC, so Luckers have to rely on mistakes here in order to make it. The sheer pace difference, you can just see it here. Wag and Ladsta, and then also Loso are leading together here. Marm a bit closer though, but Ebodia and Tracker are both not really feeling it. So let's follow Marm here. He can make some damage, maybe get, or has to get that first place, but no, this is not enough. Wag and Loso on 1st and 2nd, and this is enough for them to take it. A point 28 from Wag. What a time. Ladsta has made a mistake, goes for the bug finish and misses it, but I respect the effort, man. But yeah, great time here indeed from Wag. Tracker and Ebodia with great endings, overtaking Marmelade there. So 2-0. And of course, if TC wins this map 7-0, Luckers will be very sad because they were leading map number 1 6-1. Of course, nothing is set in stone. They can make the comeback. Maybe they've really prepared on this map. So Wag and Loso leading again. Marm is only eating the dust from all of the TC players because he's the only Luckers member who can keep up with the pace right now. You can see this kind of bug there. Wag, Ladsta and Loso leading, and this could be an ace for TC unless Marmelade is pulling off an insane ending, but I think also Wag with a great time. A point... Oh. What a point 07! What is that? 0.07 from WAG. Great time. That is pretty fast, actually. Let's say it like that. That is 0.2 away from world record from WAG. So 3-0 for TC. Oh no. Buda getting a bit of a Randstein bug there. It still is in the race. Loso and Letzter are leading though. Can they hold their composure here? Or will they make a mistake? Actually, they have the triple lead again, but Ebodia goes for the attack here. Is he gonna go out into that first place or not? No, it will not be enough. Also makes that mistake, so another ace, a 0.26, a 0.37, and a 0.40 for TC. 4-0 is the scoreline, so a total scoreline of 14-13. So only one more point for TC to tie up the score for now. Now Ebodia and Marmelade with a great start. WAG and Loso are not too far behind though. I mean, they're not leading. WAG falling a bit behind. Letzter and Loso have to push it though, so let's follow them. They had great endings, but now Ebodia and Marmelade have it on the line. But it's actually Marmelade making that mistake. Also Ebodia getting overtaken by WAG here. Also Loso with a great ending, not quite enough to overtake them. But now 5-0 for TC. 5-0, 14-14. So those points now really matter. TC or Luckers, who will go into the next round. And what a clean sweep from TC thus far. And especially WAG, yeah, indeed, who is just clutching it through. Letzter not with the best start, but doesn't find himself in last place. We have Tracker, who has made a mistake. So Tracker a bit underperforming on this map. So maybe Marmelade can do something. Right now he's on P5. Ebodia needs to get first place to have like a spark of hope. Or like it's the slightest chance, let's say it like that. But it is not enough. WAG is winning with a 0.06. 22 from Ebodia on second. And 6-0. So TC is going into the lead. And now they have the match point. So 1-2 would be the scoreline. But still, since they have won a set, or they could win this one 7-0, they would be through. Because 7 points of a difference is just too much. But man, what a match that is right now. Back and forth between both teams. But now Luckers, of course, know that they have to push it. And they're on first and second. Marmelade and Ebodia used to be on first and second, but Loso, WAG and Letzter are going for the attack. WAG almost touching the wall there. Great round. This is, of course, for the entry into the grand final of the TrackManiaLympics 2021. Marm is leading the round. Ebodia also with a great line, coming closer to WAG here. Loso going into the lead here, overtaking Marmelade. Ebodia with a mistake, but will Marmelade stay in the lead or not? That is very important. But no, it will be TC. Clean sweeping. Luckers here, 7-0 on the last map, and Luckers is only on the third place match. Bruh.